Look, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to
I'm not trying to do anything.
You're one of the social justice warriors that goes on the internet.
Am I?
You're one of the cop blocker guys.
Hey, legalize drugs, man. Legalize drugs.
I don't
legalize drugs.
Obviously, you know that we don't make the laws.
No, but you enforce them. But you know what? Listen, and you guys, hold up.
You have a
law
nice
enforcement,
day,
the executive branch did not make.
You have a nice day.
Escaping. Can I help you?
I'm asking you.
Well, before we get to matters of curiosity, let's handle matters of legality.
Okay.
Am I being detained?
Yeah.
Why would you think that?
It's a consensual encounter, right? Okay.
We're just talking.
All right. Custody status is important information.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, you should know your custody status, right?
Look, let me tell you something.
You feel like you're being detained? I'm just talking. We're just talking.
If I wanted to head that way, I don't know. Is my is my movement is my freedom of movement restricted if I want to go?
No, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to start a bunch of stuff.
I'm not being
because you
detained.
want to be on the internet.
No, I'm not being detained. I know I'm not. I don't feel like I'm being detained. I know what's consensual and what's not. I know.
We're just talking.
Yeah, exactly. You have the right to confront me and ask me questions.
Okay.
I have the right to respond appropriately.
Okay.
Why is that?
I understand what the issue.
If I needed help, I would have asked for help.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the call about today? I mean, you don't have to tell me.
None of your business.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's public records. I could request it anyway from your sheriff's department, but
okay.
I'm not going to. I just wanted to see if you'd answer.
Answer what?
My question.
What question?
What was the call? What are you out here for today? You said it's none of my business.
None of your business.
Yeah, it's not. I don't really care either way, to be honest.
I'm just trying to figure out what this is all about.
Oh, go ahead. Keep figuring, man. I'm not going to stop you from trying. It's your right to try and figure and investigate and whatever other buzzwords and catchphrases you guys use.
Just no phrases. I just told you exactly what I was doing.
Okay, well, I said you guys, maybe not you particularly, but you know, police officers in general.
No, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to.
There tends to be some common.
Huh?
There tends to be some common thought amongst y'all. Common ideology.
Like what?
Common thinking patterns.
Like what?
I guess it's more like not what.
That makes no sense.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can't prove a negative, so. What's your name and badge number?
I don't need to give you that right now.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Just out of curiosity, is it department policy? I might not be able to read. You know?
All right. I know what you're trying to do.
Is it department policy if an individual
approach?
approaches a or if there's an encounter between a deputy and a public citizen, is it your policy to identify yourself?
Well, you said you could look that up, right?
Well, I didn't say I could look that up, but I could.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm looking it up now.
No, you're not.
It's Vasquez. It's Vasquez.
So you can read.
Well, I
right?
can read. I didn't say I couldn't. Because you know what? You know one thing that I know? The inconsistent statements can give a police officer reasonable suspicion to detain somebody. So I would never, if I didn't want to be forthwith with information, I wouldn't even give the information. I wouldn't lie.
I'm not asking for anything.
Oh no, you are kind of.
No, I'm not asking for anything.
You asked me if I needed help. I mean, where do we start with that? I mean, you asked me if I needed help.
So people come out, they just look at us. Usually, most times, they're asking for something. They need help with something. Usually in a public place like this, yeah, they're asking for something. Hey, can you help me with something? Can I get some directions somewhere? I have a question for you. I've always wondered.
So people that are usually hanging out in places like this are asking for help?
Public places. I said public.
Oh, public?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's public, so.
Because they usually want to ask us a question. They're too afraid to approach us because they don't know what.
Oh, well, let me ask you this. When you guys record us, is that because you're too scared to approach me and talk to me? Or?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's for documentation purposes.
Oh, okay. Well, you said usually that would be the inclination.
Look, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to have
I'm
me
not
up
trying to
over
do
here.
anything.
You're
What
one
am
of
I?
the social justice warriors that goes
Oh,
on the internet.
am I?
You're one of those cop blocker guys. That
Hey,
goes
legal?
on the
No,
internet
no.
trying to
Legalize
start a bunch of
drugs, man.
stuff.
Legalize
That's
drugs.
I don't.
Legalize drugs.
Obviously, you know we don't make the laws.
No, but you
You should
enforce
know
it.
that.
But you know what? Listen, and you guys,
look,
hold up.
You have a
Law
nice day, sir.
enforcement,
Nope,
the executive
you have a
branch did not make
You have a nice day.
escaping slavery laws either, but they enforced them.
You know, you should be out here enjoying this.
Oh my gosh, I am enjoying this weather as much as I could
It's
possibly
beautiful.
enjoy it.
Would you agree? It's beautiful.
I absolutely
Okay.
agree, and you made it better.
Why? I haven't done anything.
Maybe that's what
Because
made
you
it
think
better.
you think you made a point. Your little social.
Hold up, but did I?
Cop block little webpage.
It said cop block. How do you know it's cop block?
Because the people that do this right now.
So you watch.
The people that do this right now.
So you watch.
The people that do this right now.
So you watch YouTube. You know what an audit is? You know what a First Amendment audit is?
You obviously do enlighten me. What is
Okay, a First Amendment audit is where people go around and they film in otherwise sensitive locations to see if their First Amendment right there, their freedom of the press, their First Amendment rights is respected, and to see if they're told that they can't film in public locations. Now that's not quite exactly what I'm doing.
Have I told you that?
Huh?
Have I told you any of that?
No.
Okay, so what's the issue? I feel like you're trying
Oh
to
yeah,
start something.
no, I don't know. Why does it feel like that? Why do you feel like I'm trying to start
The
something?
questions you're asking, the
No.
smirks on your face, the
No.
smirks on your face, the
No.
smirks on your face when you ask.
As many people,
You're trying to trip me up.
as many criminals as you've encountered in your career, I think by now you would know when someone is trying to start something or not.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I keep asking you that.
Oh my God, man, stop it. Stop it. So this is the behavior of an average or typical criminal?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting. You know, I'd love to go on a ride along with you. You must be making easy money.
Yeah, it's not.
Because I know you don't encounter guys with cameras all day.
Yeah, we do. We're fairly.
And you approach all of them and ask them, do they need help?
Yeah. Not all of them. Because most of them are in the background filming whatever we're doing. But you kept staring at me, looking at me through the car, so I figured.
Oh, I was staring at you, or was I video recording you?
Either or.
Oh, okay. They're interchangeable terms now.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's cool.
So see what you're doing.
You know, blind people can film too.
How would they know what they're filming?
And you know what? I don't know the science behind it, but everything's possible these days. That much I do know.
Well, anyways, enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, I will.
Have a great day.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the beautiful weather.
Deputy Vasquez, I absolutely.
Just give us a call, okay?
All right.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.